Hi. So moving on to global investment performance standards, we'll be understanding how investment performance is shown to the investors. So we have talked about how ethical standards are applicable to all the members and students. Today we'll be learning only those performance standards which are applicable to firms that actually manage assets. Let's try to understand why and how first. So what does global investment performance standards say? They are trying to basically make sure that there's comparability of results amongst the firms. So comparability as in, if I want to compare results of one firm with that of another, I should be able to do that. But different firms have different means and methods of showing performances. Used to have different means and methods. So क्या होता था पहले? A firm would just show top performing fund. मेरा ये best performing fund है. This is the performance that I can have for all the funds, which is not okay. Secondly, they used to exclude the terminated accounts. जो account खराब कर रहे थे या जो account में actually you are not making money, उसको तो आपने हटा दिया. And the third point is they were selecting preferable time periods. Let's say out of the whole lot of 3 years of performance, you have performed really well in the second year. तो आप उसी को benchmark बना के उसी को standard बना के अपने prospective investors या existing investors को दिखा रहे हो, which is again incorrect. So in order to curb all these malpractices, global investment performance standards were created in 1999, which basically made sure that results of different firms are comparable. ठीक है? So let's understand ये standard किसको apply होता है. So this applies only to the firms that are actually managing assets. जो actual में assets manage कर रहे हैं, खाली उन्हीं को ये standard apply होगा. And other firms, let's say कोई ऐसी firm है जो software बना रही है for asset management companies, वो software companies क्या बोल सकती है? We are endorsing GIPS. We are endorsing global investment performance standards. They cannot really claim that they are adhering to the standards. ठीक है? And one more thing is, the standards are purely voluntary even today. So if the firm wants to comply with these standards, well and good. If it doesn't want to comply, तो भी कोई ऐसा compulsory नहीं है. But all the firms around the world try to at least be inclined towards following GIPS. ठीक है? So voluntary मतलब क्या? अगर आपको ये अप्लाई करना है तो पूरे फर्म वाइड पे अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. सो इफ यू वांट टू कंप्लाई और क्लेम कंप्लायंस, अगर आप वर्ल्ड को बताने वाले हो कि यू आर कंप्लाइंग विद द स्टैंडर्ड्स, यू कैन नॉट जस्ट कंप्लाई ओवर वन फंड ऑफ द होल लॉट ऑफ फंड्स दैट यू मैनेज. आपको अगर कंप्लाई करना है तो सारे फंड्स में कंप्लाई करना पड़ेगा और पूरा फर्म वाइड में कंप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. ओनली देन यू कैन क्लेम कंप्लायंस विद गिप्स. So the standards are pretty tough to follow because बहुत सारी चीजें moving parts है. But if the firm is following GIPS fully and firm wide, they can claim compliance. ठीक है? So the idea of understanding why and how was कि GIPS लगे क्यों थे? Because comparability लाना था. ये लगता है किनको है? Only to the companies that actually manage assets. Other companies अगर होंगे तो they can endorse but cannot claim. The standards are purely voluntary. But if any company wants to comply to the standards, they need to fully and firm-wide apply the standards. Only then they can claim the compliance. With that, we'll be moving on to the standards. Thank you.